What's up guys, this is Shan Heather and today we got Moto G 5G smartphone with us. We are going to perform a quick unboxing of its retail box. We will have a look on the device inside, all of its highlighted features, specs while performing all of the usual unboxing stuff. But before we start, if you have not subscribed to this channel till now, then hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads. And if you would like to stay in touch with me on my social media profiles, then the links are shared in the description below as well. So first of all, let's have a look on the retail box. So here we got a huge Moto logo, name of the device Moto G 5G. Once again 5G branding is there at the top. On the back side we got the picture of the Moto G 5G and some specs that it comes with: 5G, 2 days of battery life, turbo power, and we got a 48 megapixel triple rear camera setup with night vision. Here we got the information that it comes with 6GB RAM, 128GB storage. The color is volcanic gray, and here you can see that it says that the user available storage is nearly 113GB. So this is a nice thing, because if you watch my unboxing videos, you will find that most of the time I'm going to the settings and there I am checking that how much user available storage is there in a device, because some storage is always occupied by the ROM of the device and pre-installed applications. So this is also a nice thing that Motorola is clearly mentioning, that how much storage you are going to get out of 128GB. So that's all we got. Let's open the box and let's see what we got inside. So here we got the same stuff that we got on the back here. So this is our Motorola Moto G 5G smartphone. It comes with this back case pre-applied on the back panel. Here we got the quick start guide, user manual, and a SIM card tray ejector pin, a USB Type-C cable, a 3.5mm earphones. So we got a 3.5mm jack in this device. And here is the Motorola 20-watt turbocharged charger. So inside the retail box you will find the Moto G 5G with this back panel case, a 20-watt charger, USB Type-C cable, 3.5mm earphone, SIM card tray ejector pin, and the user manuals. And here is our Moto G 5G. So let's switch on the device, and while it's booting up, I'm going to tell you about few of the other hardware specs. That it comes with a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus screen. We got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G 5G processor. We got Adreno 619 GPU. We got 5000 mAh battery with 20-watt fast charging. So now I'm just going to do the quick setup, and after that we will have a detailed look on the device. And here we go. So this is the Moto G 5G smartphone. So first of all, let's talk about the design, but before that let me remove this back panel case so we can have a good look on the design. So first of all, if you have a look on the front side, we got a huge screen with a punch hole in the center. The screen to body ratio is nearly 86%. We got a bit of bezels on the sides. The chin is comparatively a bit thin, and we got a bit of bezel right above the screen as well. Right above the camera at the top we got the earpiece. You can see the proximity sensor in action. The punch hole for the front facing camera is a bit big. At the bottom we got the speaker grill, primary microphone, USB Type-C port, a 3.5mm jack, and at the top we got the secondary microphone. At the right hand side we got the volume keys and the power key with nice texture. On the left hand side we got the hybrid dual SIM card slot, and then we got an additional physical button to launch the Google Assistant on Moto G 5G smartphone. officially there is no protection on the screen of Moto G 5G smartphone, so it would be nice if Motorola could provide a pre-applied screen protector at least on the device. And another thing is that the back panel of Moto G 5G is attracting lots of fingerprints, as you can see here. So I guess this is the reason that Motorola is putting the silicon case on the back of the device right at the moment when they are putting the device inside the retail box. On the back side, we got the fingerprint sensor right beneath the Motorola logo. So this is a very strategic placement of the fingerprint sensor. At the top left corner, we got the quad camera setup. The design of the back panel is pretty flat. The only distinction is at the Motorola logo and the fingerprint sensor, but the back panel is a bit textured, as you can see these vertical lines, and they are also creating a nice rainbow effect at some spots when the light is falling on the back panel. So even though the color is quite flat, this nice texture and the rainbow effect is still giving a nice look to the device. The device is a bit thick. It's 9.9 mm in thickness and it weighs 212 grams. So it's a bit bulky and heavy for sure, but considering the size of the smartphone and the huge 5000 mAh battery inside, it's still justified. But the good part is that the device feels very solid in hand, provides a very nice grip even though it's quite huge. The edges of the back panels are curved and it contributes in the overall design factor and also providing a nice grip while holding the device in hand. Moto G 5G comes with IP52 certification, so the device is basically splash proof. So a bit of water falling down on Moto G 5G is not going to damage the device, but it is not waterproof, and if it's going to submerge in the water, it will be affected for sure. Overall, in terms of design, Moto G 5G is quite generic. It's not so unique or going to stand out in the crowd of the smartphones. The only unique factor is the popular and famous Moto logo on the back panel and the textured back panel design with the rainbow effect. Talking about the 5G connectivity, this is one of the cheapest smartphones that you will find in the market available with 5G connectivity. So if you are looking for a 5G smartphone and do not want to spend so much money, then it's a no-brainer, and the Moto G 5G is one of the best smartphone for you for sure. Talking about the screen, we got a 6.67 inch LTPS Full HD Plus screen, and as you can see that we got an always on display as well. Technically, it's not an always on display because it works only, it feels some movement by the accelerometer and then it shows the notification and whatever stuff you got on the display. But still, let me call it always on display because the function is pretty much same, it's just not turned on always. So this is a nice feature for sure. What we got here is a huge screen in size that comes with 20:9 aspect ratio. So the PPI we are going to get is nearly 395, and it's quite nice for sure because the display quality of Moto G 5G is very sharp. The viewing angles are great as well, and it comes with support for HDR10. Talking about the brightness, this is the maximum brightness we got manually on Moto G 5G. It's good enough, not that great, but I think there won't be any issue while using the device. In outdoors on a bright sunny day, you can see it's bright enough, everything else is going dark in the background. Talking about the lowest brightness level, this is quite nice. It's pretty low, even if it's not the lowest one that we have seen on few other smartphones, but still good enough to use the device in low light situations without putting a strain on your eyes. The only thing I'm missing here is the better refresh rate on Moto G 5G. It is a 60 Hz display. It's not a big deal because this device brings the 5G connectivity in this price segment, and all those devices with 90 Hz refresh rate screen are still hanging on the 4G connectivity, but still having the 90 Hz refresh rate screen on Moto G 5G would make it just a perfect phone in this price segment. Talking about the software side, this is the Motorola's MyUX user interface. So the home screen, most of the applications we got basically are Google applications, except this Moto app and the camera app. It comes with Google Pay pre-installed on it. If you go to the app drawer, once again you can see the look and feel we got is very much like the stock Android, and this is a nice thing if you like the stock Android feel. So once again you can see like most of the applications we got here just are Google applications except the Facebook, the Moto app and the camera app. If you go to the settings, once again you can see that the user interface is just like the stock Android here, and here you can see in the storage that we got 113 GB free storage as it was mentioned on the retail box. So this is also quite nice that Motorola is giving the correct information on its retail box about the storage. Now let's talk about the camera. So we got a 16 megapixel front facing camera capable of recording 1080p resolution videos at 30 fps. On the back we got the triple rear camera setup. So we got a 48 megapixel primary camera with face detection autofocus. It is capable of recording 4K resolution videos at 30 fps. Then we got an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens and 2 megapixel macro lens. If you launch the camera app, this is the user interface you will find. So you can see that right in the viewfinder you can switch to wide angle and the macro mode, and most of the user interface is actually very minimalistic, and that's a good thing. Here we got the option to go to the video mode. Once again you can switch to macro and wide angle while using the video recording mode. We also got the option to turn on the stabilization or turn off the microphone in the video mode. If you tap on these three lines here, then you can see all of the camera modes that we got on Moto G 5G smartphone. So for photos we got portrait mode, cutout, spot color, night vision, cinematograph, panorama, group selfie, live filter, there is a pro mode, and for videos we got slow motion, time lapse and the spot color. So we will have a look on all of these in the detailed camera review of Moto G 5G, but right now let's take few pictures from the photo mode and let's see how good it's going to be. So I'm just going to take few pictures of these retail box here. So this is the macro mode right now. Now I'm going to switch to 1x mode. It's the regular photo mode. Let's have a look on the pictures that we have just captured. So this I captured using the macro mode. So I think this is the maximum zoom level I can go. Okay, yeah, this is the maximum level. I cannot go further than that, but it is looking quite nice. Captured good amount of detail, the texture and all on the retail box. It's not that great, still good enough. This one is much better, as you can see that lots of detail is there in the picture. This is the regular one, and here I can zoom to a bit more extent. This one is very nice here as well. Lots of detail compared to the macro mode actually. Here it's a bit blurry, this Moto logo, because I tapped here on the Moto G text, so that's why it is very much in detail, but this part is a bit out of focus, and this is actually a nice thing that the focusing is working properly. And here you can see that this is the center part of the focus, the Moto logo, the bat logo, and it's really nice, lots of detail. So the camera performance is looking good. It's not that great, but it's not bad as well. It's capturing good amount of detail, but we captured these pictures in the artificial light on an very dull looking subject here, a retail box of black color. So we will see how good the camera performance of Moto G 5G is going to be in our detailed review, but right now it's looking kind of good for sure. So overall, Moto G 5G is looking a nice entry-level 5G smartphone that also provides lots of other features and specs without asking you to spend too much money. We got a 5G chipset in this device. It is one of the cheapest smartphone with the 5G connectivity. It comes with massive 5000 mAh battery with 20 watt fast charging. The device is splash resistant. We got a beautiful sharp display with nice screen to body ratio. We got a 3.5 mm jack. And the camera performance is looking quite promising at the first glance as well. But this is just a first impression video. Many more videos of Moto G 5G are going to be uploaded very soon on the channel. So if you found this video useful and you are interested in watching the upcoming videos as well, so do not forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification when those videos are live. And feel free to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.